Hey everybody, and welcome to Code with Aditya. And I'm Aditya, and we're going to be working on another Scratch project. And this Scratch project is called Lost in Space, and it's on the project.raspberry Pi website, so you can click on it. This link will be in the description. And here's a quick demo of what we're going to be making. Just animation, no user input required. Yeah, pretty cool. So, let's go into the first part. It says create a new online Scratch project. So what we do, we just go to your stuff on Scratch and click new project. And it'll create the project. So then, what we'll do is continue on here. So that we can check that off. It says add a rocket ship and Earth sprite to your stage. Okay. So we can delete our cat by pressing the delete button, and then we can hover over like this icon, and then choose a sprite, and we can search for rocket ship like this. You can move this to the corner, and then search up Earth here, and you can move it to this corner. Okay, so now we can add stars backdrop to your stage. So you can hover over this backdrop one instead of the sprite one, and click this and search up stars. Here's the stars backdrop. And we have to go to the next step. But let's check off the ones we've already done. So this one. Okay, so now click on the spaceship, and then click on the costumes tab like this. So then we should have all the different rocket ships. So it says use the arrow tool to click and drag a box around the whole spaceship, then click on the circular rotate handle and rotate the image until it's on its side. So we click on this arrow pointer tool. You can zoom out. You can drag a box around the whole thing, and then use the rotate thing until it's sideways, like that, or however close you can get it to sideways. So we are going to now go to the next step. Let's do that. So you can add this code just right. So rocket ship, click on the rocket ship, go to code, and we need to do when flag clicked. So in events, when flag clicked, point in direction 0. So motion, point in direction 90, and then change the 90 to 0. Then go to x -150, -150. So go to x -163, -75. We want to change that to -150, -150. Right? So then say let's go for 2 seconds. So to find that block, we have to go to looks, say hello for 2 seconds, and change that to say let's go for 2 seconds, and then point towards Earth. So we have to go back to the motion and do point towards Earth. Okay, then we have to do glide 1 second toward x0, y0. So it says glide 1 second towards x -163, y -75. We're just gonna change those values to 0 and 0. Okay, and we check that off. Now let's try it out. So if we click the green flag, you should see this basic speak, turn, and glide to the center of the stage. So if we press the flag, it says let's go, and it goes to the center of the stage. So that's the first part. And it says challenge, improve your animation. So I'm gonna leave this to you. It says you'll need to change the numbers in this block and to make it until it touches the Earth, and it moves more slowly towards the Earth. So I'll leave that to you, and I'll see you when you're back. Okay, so now that we're back, I left mine the code the same, but yours should be different. So if we go to the next step, it says animation using loops. So instead of using the glide, now we can use loops. So delete the glide block. So let's delete the glide block by dragging it into the blocks. And then we need to use the repeat block. So let's check this off. You need to use the repeat block to move your spaceship towards the Earth. So we need to repeat 200. So you have to go to Control, repeat 10, and change the 10 to 200. And you go to Motion, move 10 steps, and change that to 2. Okay? So now if we press Run, it says let's go. And then it'll slowly move towards the Earth. Okay? And it should do the exact same thing as before. Next, add code to the spaceship, right? So the spaceship changes color as it moves towards the Earth. So we need to go into looks and do change color effect by 25. And there's many other effects like fisheye. They'll like look weird. And then the color effect, of course, is like changes the color. And then there's like the whirl that makes it go to like a whirl thing, and pixelate. That'll make it look more pixel and pixel till it just becomes 1 pixel, which is kind of weird. And if we do the mosaic, I don't know what that does. Let's see what that does. Oh, it like makes it a multiple. And then brightness. See what brightness does. And it just becomes totally white. We can do the ghost effect too. And it just disappears. Wow. Okay. So let's just change it. Let's leave it to color, and we can leave it to that. Can you make your spaceship get smaller while it gets towards the Earth? Well, for that, we can just make it smaller. Like we're changing the color, there should be a thing that allows you to make it smaller. So we can just use the change size in the looks tab to do this change size by -10. See what it does. Oh, that's way too fast. Let's do -1. Oh. And also, we need to set the size in the beginning to the same size. So set size to 100%. So now it's 100%, and it'll slowly get smaller. That's a little too much. So let's look at the hints. And it says -0.3. So let's change it to -0.3. So those are the same 2 blocks we added. So we did it correctly. And let's see it again. It goes tinier, 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 until it reaches the Earth. So as we can see right now, the Earth is above the rocket. So we want the rocket to be above the Earth. So the way we do that is use the block go to front layer. And if we try that, it should stay on top of the Earth. Now it's on top of the Earth. So now it says test and save your code. Your spaceship to get smaller. Test your spaceship a second time. Is it the right size when it starts? Yep, it is, because we set it to 100%. Now let's try adding a floating monkey. So what we're gonna do is add the monkey sprite. So go back to the sprite, click choose a sprite, and search up monkey. This. Now we have a monkey sprite. Let's reset this. Okay, now that we have a monkey, I'm just gonna leave it like here or something. We can do that, and then click on the costume, select the monkey, click on the costume, select fill to be outline, so this one, align, set saturation to 0, right? Okay, and then, okay, it says for outline white color by removing the saturation, okay? Right, so now we can check that off. Now it says click on the circle tool and use it to draw a white space helmet around the monkey's head. So use the circle tool. So this tool, that's what I mean to do. Okay, so then we can use the circle tool and draw a space helmet around the monkey's head. Oh, why is that? Okay, because we have to make it fill like this. So now there should be a white space helmet, but that's, and we have to make the outline to this. Let's see troubleshooting. Why isn't this working? So where's our, oh, Control Z. Let's try that again. So I think we just need to redraw our box. This color should be 0. It's like the what that way. Okay, yeah, you see there's a white line now. So now if we see, oh, let's redo that like this. So we have 2 boxes now. Let's delete this one. So the final steps to do this are, you take the circle tool, you'd set fill to saturation 0, and then you set it to the line, and then you set outline to color 0, saturation 0, and then draw a circle around the monkey. So now that has a space helmet. So we can you add code to the monkey sprite so it spins slowly in a circle forever? So let's click on our monkey, go to code, and we can go to control forever events when flag clicked. So when flag clicked forever, then we wanted to spin forever, so we need to go to motion, and we can do turn 15 degrees or like 10 degrees. And if we click play, it spins forever. Yeah. So that's it. Let's see if we did it correctly. Yeah, turn 15 degrees, and we change it to turn 1 degrees. You can make this value realistically whatever you want. We can make this 100 and see what happens. And it goes crazy fast, but we'll leave it to 1. Like that. So now we check that off. We can do a bouncing asteroid. It says add a rock sprite to your animation. So add a sprite as we did before. Rock. Like this. And then it says, can you add code for your rock sprite so the rock bounces around the stage? Let's use the hint for this. So it says we need all these blocks. So it says when flag clicked, so click on the rocks, go to code, when flag clicked, motion point towards earth, and control forever. So now it's forever. We can do move 2 steps from motion, and if on edge, bounce. Like that. So if we check that off and go to shining star. So if we try this out now, it bounces if there's if it hits a edge, and that's what we want it to do. So that part's done. Now if we do shining star, it says add a star sprite to your stage, and we need to add a star sprite. So we go here, search up star, like this, and then we want to make it to repeatedly grow and then shrink. So if let's try doing this by ourselves. So if we do events, one flag clicked, and stop the animation, then we need a forever loop. So we go to control, drag into forever, and then we need to make it go to a height and then go down. So let's try doing change size by 10. So let's do a repeat until, like this, inside the forever. Repeat until size, oh, that's not good. Set the size back to 100. Okay. So change size by 10. Repeat until, oh, why do I keep clicking on that? Okay. That's kind of annoying. So then we need to do, let's look at the hint. Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. So just do repeat a finite amount of times and not until something. We do 20 like this. We can do like -2, 2, duplicate and make it -2. Okay, let's see. I accidentally put this inside here. Let's set this to 100 and try it again. So you see it's going up and down. It's going like growing and shrinking. So I guess we did that. Now make your own animation. So instead of these predefined steps, you can try making your own with your own sprites, your own creativity, your own animations, and see what you can create. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.